Okay, time for a market analysis. And today is Saturday, um, in my time anyway, in Thailand. So let's have a look at the overall DXY. Let's see what happened. Interesting. Okay, we have a 1 week gap here that we traded into over here. And I'm just gonna keep it to the weekly time frame. Okay, traded into, and which is also a 2 week. Not a 3 week yet. Not a 3 week yet. So okay, good. Anticipating 3 week candle, possibly trading into here. It's very close to here. So I think it could be reasonable to come into there, and I think we're going to weekly. We're so close to this low. I think we tap into that and move higher from there. Quite possibly. Let's look at lower time frames. Okay, so on the daily, this is us on the daily. We had an up candle, quite an expansion, and then we traded into new day opening gap, came down. Now we came up here, and we have this red candle. So what could happen? What could happen? We could just trade up from here. I think we're going up, right? We're in this for now anyway. A little bit, I think. We are, if I'm anticipating, euro going down, then DXY going up. So we have a daily gap here. This would be, quite a deep discount, but quite a strong um, strong gap. If we do trade out into there, it's like an R2F gap. We have a new day opening gap over here. I'm just going to put that in because it's pretty relevant. Oh, it's not the fib, sorry. Yeah, new day opening gap, pretty important. Okay, which is inside here as well. So if we do come into here, then I don't know. I'll be expecting quite a decent move back up to the upside. I think so. So we're going down to 12 hour. Okay, so what do we have? So we may not come down into there because on the 12 hour, we also have a gap that got traded into and is currently being respected. Okay, over here. Currently, we could chop around quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, we have an order block here also being respected, but we have a CB here as well. So we can close above here. It'll be a nice spot to. We didn't close above there yet, so we'll have to see. I would like a time frame where I do get a candle immediately closing, like blasting right through it, and an order block being there. So currently not, but we do have a change in the state of delivery here, respecting this candle. Okay, so how can I further come up with this bias that we are moving higher? One, we've only reached about equilibrium. I think we can reach further and actually perhaps interact with this mitigation block here. I think we can move up more before moving down. I am anticipating us moving down, but maybe not yet. Okay, so because on the euro, I am anticipating lower prices on the euro as well. We recently came down. We had this consolidation and just one move down, and we closed like this. Um, I think that warrants us moving lower. We have a fair value gap here, not traded into. We came into a weekly, but we haven't interacted with this trend line over here, which would be quite common to interact with it. We touched this, I guess, reclaim order block or whatever you want to call it. We touched this high ever so slightly. I think we can dig into it more and play around and do some liquidity there. And this is a 2 week, 2 week is a bit more clean. Also, it's a new 2 week, new 3 week, not a new monthly yet. So this is quite clean looking. Let me come down, play with that a bit. Big void here. I don't know if he'll come all the way down this low, but if we're very bullish, then I don't think we'll go very much lower than this area, but we could go as low as that. All things are possible. So daily. Yeah, that's our daily close. 12 hour, we have a 12-hour gap that we came into as well. So over here, and this was a 4 hour. Yeah. Expand it into that, and then big rejection. 4 hour change in the state of delivery. I like this. So there is a gap here on the 7 hour, 8 hour, even the 9 hour. Yeah, it's a bit. We had a close right below and right above on most time frames. Okay, so I think with these candle bodies, I think we can expect to come into this busy below here. It's about 5 pips away. It's not really worth it regarding a trade unless we get a bit of a retracement. Still not the greatest move, but I'm interested in the lows here. Okay, and let's see on the daily. Yeah, there's a gap down here as well. Probably come and touch this small swing high here. We do a buy side here, so that's why I'm anticipating us possibly moving higher. See the weekly candle, we weren't closing above here, so we're being pulled into internal range liquidity. We came into a structural SIBI on the 4 month over here. Okay, and we have a 4 month change. The state of delivery, so look at this fat ass block. It's like I don't think we can. I don't see price like digging all the way down just after coming into here. We did all this back and forth. I think it's time to get some external range liquidity on the other side. See, we came down here, pushed up, retraced, and then probably quite a big push up after that as well. Wickless candle here, I like wickless candles. They're very reliable. Some trend line we may play with this before breaking out. On the pound, the equal eyes are a bit more prevalent. We get some nice closes on the 4 month. Okay, on the pound. So this is leading me to think that we go down a bit on euro. The 4 month is like it just opened, so get a retracement. It shouldn't close below. It shouldn't come below this level, which because to me there's so many confluences of these blocks. So probably as far as I can see it coming down, it's like there, but I don't think it'll come all the way there. I'd be quite surprised if it does anyway. You know what one can do? Pop on a fib, at least here to here, right? This was the start of the expansion. It came to 50. One could use this area as well, and I think we could most likely come down to at least 50, which is around this level. Equilibrium. If you want to plot this on, then like 62% is just at this high. I think quite possible. Play around here, accumulate a bit, and then maybe some sort of manipulation and then expansion higher. I think that's the most likely scenario. Yeah, for Australian dollar. I don't know. We're expecting higher prices, then maybe like a little soup below these lows, and then big expansion up, and then we can use that as a reclaimed bearish order block to move higher. New Zealand dollar has a lot of these clean highs here, but also these clean lows here. So yeah, it's a bit interesting. And we have a wickless candle here. An overlapping gap. Wickless candles, they are quite the draw. I would take note of that. Always take note of that, especially if it's still at a premium. Those are big draws, and we have those equal highs here. Okay. Trading is fun. Analysis is fun, at least. Really fun. John Wickless. I call that the Wickless candles. Initially presented to me by legendary trader Herpes Derp. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go on too much because I'm zoning out, but this is basically what I'm looking for. And we push up one more time, as in come into this zone a little bit, maybe 62. I don't know, high impact news event. Okay, so maybe it goes something like this. If we're playing around trend lines, we are creating that liquidity, right? Because traders are engaging these trend lines, waiting for the breakout, waiting for the resistance or support. So we broke through it, and we broke down, and we're kind of like lingering there. So maybe we break through, maybe we use it once, then maybe we come back to it. Maybe then market maker type of model, break down, come to the trend line possibly, and then we eat dirt all the way down to this zone, which I'm interested in. Okay, I like the equal lows here. Look very nice. On the future chart of the dollar index, around that zone is a weekly gap that's pretty weekly opening gap, new week opening gap that's pretty big. This area is too clean for me. It's just this block is just, I don't know. It's just asking for it. That's too. It looks too weird. That it's coming for that. It is coming for that. I definitely believe that. Okay, so that's it for the analysis. I hope you have a good trading week. Next week, stay safe. Adios.